Well, hello there my dear friends. Welcome back to the Scott Reef project. So, I got me 3 home killed lambs, meaning these have been killed on the farm, by the farmer, for the farmer. So what I want to do then is just show you how to break this lamb down. Really simple. If I can get this so you can see this. So as you can see, it comes up from the back side, and if you just get the point of your knife, that is where the very end of the tail is, that one, and you go, just search it, all depends how big they are, for the next one along. So, all the way up the tail, mark that vertebrae, next one where it flattens out along the spine. Just cut these back, these breasts, and I'm going to put my knife in there. Just take off those legs. Next, I'm going to take off these breasts. Find me a saw. We have 1 breast. Flip it over. Do the same with this side. So these lambs, I think they were going to be cooled. So instead of them being cooled, they like to eat them. And I'm the man to cut them up. So we want to take our shoulders off. So we count the ribs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you can go 6 or 5. I'm actually going to go the 6. Just going to put it over the block and snap it down, and it makes such a cleaner job. If we can go through the vertebrae, as you can see there and there. Wonderful. Now we can start working on each primal. So I'm going to take these shoulders off, just cut the string where the shanks or hocks were pushed up, and I'm just going to go down the rib cage. You can see, just basically using the tip of my knife just to cut it away over the ribs, remaining ribs, then over the neck. I'm going to cut that off. When I do the other side, you'll be able to see it more freely. That leaves us a little shoulder. We'll work on that in a moment. So, following the line of the ribs, tuck in to take in that eye of the loin, and then continue over the ribs where you'll see the neck. Just cut that away. Just like that. Now then, the guy wants these real simple, so what I like to do is just take that fatty bloody bit off, square off that neck. As you know, all my trim will go into sausages. Then just gently nick out this paddy whack. This is the muscle that holds the head up, and basically as we do in the butchers. Saw off that bit of the shank, and that is how we like them. Straightforward, whole shoulders. So repeat with the other side then. So in, off, square off that neck, just a bit there, and again that paddy whack. There we have 2 whole shoulders. So onto the legs then. Like I said, I think these are going to be cool lambs. So they're not got the best conformation, and by conformation I mean the shape of the meat to bone ratio. I mean, if this was an A grade lamb, the meat would start here, be nice and thick, join about here, and there'd be more meat here. But needs must when the devil drives. So hold it up through the pelvic bone, cut through the tail, and what we're looking at here is I want to take this chump off. It's basically the rump. So the way we want to look at this is the shank going away from you. We got our pelvic bone, so we go to our pelvic bone about a finger away, slight angle on. Saw through the bone, cut that off, and that gives us a leg. Now again, he just likes it nice and simple, but I can't help myself, so I'm just gonna give it a bit of this and give it a bit of that. Yeah, one whole leg of lamb, how he likes it. So with the other side then, pelvic bone away from you, the flat side of the leg towards you with the shank going off, obviously it's the opposite side, up against the pelvic bone, give it about an inch, slight angle, like before, straight through. And obviously when you're sawing through bone, stop when you get to the meat. You'll see, well, hear and see the pitch change. And a little bit of jiggery pokery, real simple. Just little things like this, finessing, will set your butchery apart. Just simple little old school tricks. And again, we'll cut that off. That gives us, move that out of the way. 2 whole legs of lamb. So one of my favourite cuts then, these little chumps or rumps, basically the equivalent of the rump steak. Let me just open this up and show you. So all I've done then, tip of my knife gone over the bone, and then always the tip of your knife, just following it. It's got a curve here. Now it doesn't look much, but this is a great little cut of meat. Now I think this, because of the way they are, is not the best size. As you can see, not a lot of fat on them. But yeah, I gives you two lovely little steaks. My trim pole is growing, so I'll show you that again. So just trim any fat, any blood vessel off. And then tip of my knife, look, start the other side, and then if you can see the tip of the knife there, just tracing round the bone, pops out. Always turn the meat to you. Don't get dancing around the meat. Not only will you get tired, it just makes it so much harder. Always squaring it, always making it look pretty. Yeah. There we have 4 steaks of those chumps. So this is quite a poor looking loin. So there should be more meat, some more fat over these ribs, bigger eyes of meat. What we're going to do, start off, just take these kidneys and then sew it out. I think more satisfying than peeling kidneys out of their fat little duvet. Just skimming along, taking that fat. This is so satisfying. It's like one of them ASMR videos, is it? Or is that right? AMSR? ASMR? Just the noise. Can you hear that? Oh, it's so satisfying. You've got 2 squiggles. Right then, next bit. So we need to saw straight along the backbone, the spine. So I do 1/2. And then the other half start, and then get your saw in and join up. And you'll know you've got a good split because you'll have equal amount of bone either side. So yeah, just missed it a little bit there. Where's my cloth? Always wipe away the bone dust. Ditch the spinal cord, sorry, just with the point of your steel. Go there. So he wants these into chops. So what I'm going to do, actually, we see these vertebrae. This is called cutlet through the sixpence. So this is the loin end, and this is the best end. So get those lovely loin chops. You'll see where the rib ends. And that's like basically what would be your rack of lamb or your cutlets. Let's just square these off because it will go into sausage. And like I said, through the vertebrae or the sixpence. Basically that movement is cut the vertebrae, knife up, it's down and push forward. So cut it, down and forward. That gives you those lovely loin chops. They can go over there. Right, cutlets can be a bit tricky with a lamb. This is this thin, so just gently really hardly any pressure on. Just cut through there. As you can see, just hit meat straight away. And then just going to take that backbone off. Like so. And then that will allow us to cut some chops. Now again, the lamb is small, so there isn't a lot of meat on these, so I'm just going to go in between every 2 ribs, so you've actually got something to get hold of. Yeah, and that gives you those cutlets. So just do the other side. As you can see, there's the rib through the vertebra, square off and through. And this is the speed I would normally do these at. Yeah, beautiful. And again, cut through that backbone. What you can't see is I'm highering and lowering this saw. So I can just not cut all the way in and get my knife in. Where's my chopper? So if they've got too much of a tail, there's a tail, that's the eye of the meat. It's quite a big tail on it. So just nip them off. That can be trimmed off for the saucy song. So yeah, pretty much. Got your cutlets. And then those lovely loins. all we've got left is our breasts of lamb. Now I absolutely love breast of lamb. Just a wonderful cut of meat, but just needs a lot of slow cooking. You can just cut through in between the ribs. It's a classic way, and roast it whole or have it in a stew. Or what I'm going to do, because he wants it into sausages, I'm going to bone it out. You can bone it and then stuff it. I'll show you a picture of what it looks like actually. If you can get 3 or 4 together, get some good stuff in. Let me just get this off here and I'll explain. Yeah, nice and simple really. So there's your breast. So there's anything, straighten it up. Just trim a bit of that fat out. Now, 2 ways you could put some stuffing in there and roll it up, or better still, if you get 4 of these, you put a line of stuff in there, put another one on top, a line of stuffing, another one on top, and then another line of stuffing and the other one on top. Obviously this one reversed, so something like that. Then all you do is tie it up and it looks incredible, tastes amazing. Just check out this picture. Anywho, right, get that other one boned out. We'll put it up together and show you what you get. Maresy totes and dozy totes and little lambsy divey. Oh, always concentrate. Just going in between these bones. If you do 4 or 5 lambs, I know it doesn't look a lot of meat, but it soon adds up. It's a burger. It's a sausage. So yeah, waste not, want not. It's quite therapeutic. Going down, going up, going down, going up. Okay then my friends, there's your money shot. I think that took about 10 or 15 minutes. Not bad considering the conformation of the lambs. Like I said, cool lambs, I guess. I really don't know. I'm just the man who cuts them. But yeah, got 2 lovely whole shoulders, lovely neck fillet there. Our loin lamb chops, classic loins cut through the 6-pence. Our cutlets, 2 nice looking legs of lamb, a little bit of French trim action. 4 rump steaks off those chumps, 2 kidneys, and down here we've got a lovely array of trim, which I am going to make into some sausages for the guy. Might do lamb and mint, might do merguez, might do a garlicky herby one, not sure yet. But yeah, that's it. 1 lamb butchered. And if you like what you've seen here today on the SLP, please click subscribe when my face comes up down here. Also check me out on my social media, on my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at the Scott Reed Project. And if you'd like to help me along, it would be very much appreciated. Please do check out my Patreon page. But until next time my friends, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you can follow that. Trust me, you can do this. I know I make it look easy, but I'm going to let you into a secret. If you do it as I do it there, it really is that easy. So yeah, I'm going to pack this all up now, go home and have a brew. Thanks for watching.